Michael Jackson.
Feedback.
Michael
Feedback.
Jackson.
Feedback.
Michael Jackson.
Feedback.
King of pop.
King of pop.
King of pop.
I got my flippy floppies. Steel toe flip flops. There's an idea.
We have German corn, and we have Russian corn, and we have Asian corn.
You have any Brazilian corn?
Do you have any incest corn? Do you ever play Roller Coaster Tycoon? Build impossible roller coasters make them stand in line for like 6 hours and then just kill them.
What music is this, Erwin? This isn't our intro music. What happened to our intro music?
Well, that's our whole story. I mean, we could probably talk about it if you'd like to.
I was expecting the other music. I have to nail these introductions.
Well,
You got talk.
The 1 vs. 0 pulled out as a sponsor.
Really?
The new music is I found on Fiverr. So we paid $5 for it, and it's our new music for the time being because we lost a huge sponsor.
Yeah, that sucks.
I got to be honest. I don't hate the new music that much. It slaps.
It feels like I'm walking into like a baseball stadium or something, getting you amped up for the game that's gonna suck.
That's Chris Rock, right?
Yeah, that's why I said it slaps.
So they made a song out of the slap. Whoever had no time on their hands.
I actually hear that now. They didn't title it anything like that.
They used.
It was called Song 01.
They used They used the slap as a snare drum. That's
Song
Oh,
001
this is awesome.
.gif.mp3.
It was .mp4 on top of it. They just kept going with it. There's not even a .mp5, and they put that on there for some reason.
All right. Well, we've got our new intro music.
Well, we paid .mp5 for it.
Keep my wife's song out your fucking mouth.
Well, that's going to take some getting used to on my part. I feel bad talking over it.
I just wanted to say, legally, I have to say this. That's part of the contract. Legally, 1 vs. 0 is very sorry about what happened.
They think we're sorry because...
Wait, what?
They're sorry. They're sorry.
What did happen?
Went up to Canada and they're sorry.
Our woke episode wasn't pointing down. It was pointing up. 1 vs. 0, if you're listening.
Punching down or punching up?
Punching up. Yeah. So
slapping down.
At some point, I think I actually have to do the introduction to this episode. And Erwin keeps playing this music. So here we go. Let's get, this is...
Metal with Frisk Thornhill and Woody Stevens.
This is Metal Loaf 9, Collapse of Reality, or Collapse of the Simulacra.
This is like episode 15.
All right, this is Metal Loaf taking Simulacra to a whole new level.
Okie dokie!
Today, one of our sponsors is Doomer Solutions, a perennial sponsor of ours, with Gardens, another perennial sponsor of ours. I've actually been really impressed with the technology from Doomer Solutions, their woke alarm system and their Dunning-Kruger effect alarm system were definitely game changers, I think, in a lot of ways. Fingers crossed they get those mass produced.
See,
how's your Kickstarter? Go ahead.
Here's my issue. I have literally like trashed some of Doomer Solutions products on this podcast, yet they still come back week after week. And 1 vs. 0 got a little butthurt about something we said in the woke episode. What's up with that? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. To each his own. Can't make
Be
everybody
more like
happy.
the Doomers.
Legally, we're not allowed to discuss that. But I will say they're not butthurt. Their management's butthurt.
It's their big corporate labels. Their big corporate labels.
To John and Keith and that other dude, and I can't remember his name offhand. And they don't have a problem with anything. They're cool people. We partied.
They pulled our pulled their music from our program.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least we have Doomer Solutions to thank.
Yeah. Thank you, Doomer Solutions, for being real stand up guys and gals, and
non-binaries.
Binaries, yeah, non-binaries.
All right, Doomer Solutions. So they gave us for this week their prototype Baudrillard alarm system, and I was like, "What is this for? Why do we? I don't even know what a Baudrillard is." Their spokesman Tony had to explain to me the Baudrillard alarm system is an alarm system that detects simulacra. And of course, I was like, "What are simulacra?"
Yeah, it's a cracker that you eat soup with, or you eat it with soup.
I thought maybe it was Latin for like bad odors.
That's caca.
But no. But it turns out this Baudrillard is not like a technical apparatus. It's actually a French philosopher, specifically a postmodernist philosopher.
Listen, nobody's going to buy this, man. You've been talking about this dude like every single episode.
I've been getting his name wrong.
Every single episode.
I've been getting his name wrong this whole time, though. So I expect nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Wait, you were actually saying it wrong before?
Oh, I like butcher every name that comes out of my mouth.
Oh.
So just sorry, Mr. Baudrillard. I was saying it like.
Okay, let's put this to the test, real quick. What's my name?
So you are our producer, Erwin Skett.
See, he butchers every name. My last name is Scott.
Wait. I've known you since the time we took that hike in the forest.
And you found the oven?
And you never corrected me.
No, that it wasn't important. But you were talking about butchering names, so here we are.
So what is it? What? Tell me. Wait, let's put everything on hold. Tell me the proper pronunciation of your name.
Erwin Scott.
Scoot.
Scoot?
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue like scat does, though.
Yeah, that's why Louis C.K. is Louis C.K. and not Louis Scoot.
You related?
No.
He just showed you something in a back room of a comedy club one time.
He was canceled right after that.
So our thanks to the Doomer Solutions for lending us their Baudrillard alarm system. Bootyard. I keep that. I see that two L's and I want to say yeah.
Bootyard.
Baudrillard. The Baudrillard alarm system that detects simulacra. So it's in the studio with us today. We're going to get.
That cannot be the right way to say the name.
It's like Worcestershire sauce. Like, who knows how to say it?
That's not French enough. Baudrillard, that's not French.
I don't know. Maybe he's like Southern French or something.
What do you think, Bob? You're an expert on French.
Oh, Bob's with us.
Hi, boys. How you doing?
Bob.
I'm back. Yeah.
Same as we were 15 minutes ago when we said hi when you walked in the room.
Well, but you didn't say hi to me on the show, so I didn't know if I start talking with the people and you or just sit here. Well, how do you spell Baudrillard?
It's spelled Baudrillard. It's like bow drill ard, Baudrillard.
Baudrillard.
Baudrillard. I think
Am I
that's how
saying
you
it
say
right?
it.
Baudrillard.
It cannot be the right way to say it.
It'll put a hole right in your bow.
Baudrillard is probably the proper way to say it.
Well,
Baudrillard.
Yeah,
I used to-
Baud.
I think that's it.
I used to shop at Bob Dillard's. Bob Dillard's in the mall, right next to J.C. Penney's.
I used to listen to Bob Dylan growing up. That was the first mumble rapper ever.
I was gonna say this episode should be called "Everybody Should Just Get Stoned" because I think it would be apropos.
Okay.
Why?
No reason.
Okay, so we're gonna get to the we're gonna get to his alarm system. Simulacra alarm system here in a little bit.
Come gather round, people, wherever you roam. Anyway, sorry.
We'll learn.
Can we get a sample of it real quick?
Well, I have
Have
to
it on file? Like, can you just hit the trigger to let us hear it?
I have to boot it up.
Okay.
Let me start.
Oh, there it is.
That was some boot. I have no idea. I just powered it on. I have to connect it to our line though to get it to work to detect what we're saying. Do you want me to do that now, or do you want to get? So let me do this. So let me introduce our first meta news topic today is the world ending. I have from BBC.com, FBI warns of increased threats after Trump surge. From Washington Times, FBI warns of threats of civil war, dirty bomb following Trump raid. The Guardian, climate disaster is here. Wow, running out of water in Europe, running out of water in China, running out of water in the Southwest. From BBC.com, Ukraine war damaged nuclear plant would be suicide. Happy. And from Yahoo Finance, 3 big reasons why a 2022 recession would be like no other in history. A lot of doomerism in the news. So in this meta news segment, part 1 is the world ending. And then, so Bob here can actually begin because I know he has some thoughts on this topic. And then I'll patch in the bow drill or simulacra detector.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bob. Tell us what you think about the world ending.
You can call me Robert, thanks. Well, first of all, I think it's a little overblown. The world is ending. First of all, you have all these pansies talking about, the world getting warmer and the globe is getting hot. That's not real, okay? There's no such thing as warming global temps. That just doesn't exist. That was created by Elon Musk. And he did that so he could sell more solar panels and his little battery cars to the masses. So he's out there spreading fear and just getting everyone all riled up that it's just going to be so hot, the sun's going to be out all the time, and then he can sell all this stuff.
Turn that thing off. Have you stepped outside recently?
It's hotter than hell where I'm at.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, but I mean, it's also summer. I mean, it gets hot in the summer, right? Unless you're
Not this hot.
like in a different part in the world, and then your summer is actually your winter, but it's that time of year because of the polarization of the spheres doesn't equate correctly. So
I have been disappointed this summer because it is a historic heat wave across the globe. And when I used to work in journalism, we always had a go-to every summer when it would get really hot. We'd go stick a frying pan in a raw egg in a car and put a camera out there to watch it cook. I haven't seen any of that on the news. I don't understand. This is the time to do it.
well, I mean that's just normal cooking for me. I don't know why that would be a news story.
I do want to say I feel like a winter in the summer too. Like when you said on the other parts of the globe, there's winter for the summer. And where I live,
Yeah, I mean, if it's so hot, how come it's not summer there when it's winter there,
well,
right? If it was hot.
I'm talking about being a winter in the summer, or at least feeling like a winter in the summer.
That's what I said.
Are we
winter.
really questioning the people that are hanging off the bottom of the earth, like how they're able to make it cold during the summertime. Like, they're hanging off the bottom of the earth. They're not humans.
Is it a flat Earth?
No, it's round,
Okay.
like a testicle. But, down there, they're hanging off the bottom of the testicles.
Well, I feel like a winter in the summer because when it's hot everywhere else, we get like afternoon thunderstorms that cool it down. So I felt like a winter all summer.
Oh, Colorado's the best.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
At least our toilet bowls aren't opposite. Like those guys hanging off the bottom of the earth.
Opposite toilet bowls. Did what's his name? Bob Drillard? That guy, did he have a bidet?
Bod Dilliard.
Bob Dilliard's bidet that shot, was it a backwards bidet?
Well, he's from Louisiana, so I mean,
There's bidets everywhere.
probably.
Was he? I thought he was from France.
Well, that's all the French people live in Louisiana.
That's their vacation spot.
All of them? Every single
All
French
of-
person lives in Louisiana?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
except the Canadian French.
well, we don't count Canadians.
Well, they're like Louisiana of Canada.
Canada is the Louisiana of Canada. That's her third t-shirt.
It's, I think we're at like 6 or 7 t-shirts now.
No, we're still at
By the
3.
way, Erwin's in charge of making our t-shirts.
And that's why we're still at 3.
All right. So, but
I have something on this topic before we move on.
I was going to summarize what Bob said about Bob Driller.
Okay,
Bob
you
Driller.
do that, and then I'll do my little segment.
It's interesting because I have Elon Musk on my fantasy reality team, and I'm going all in, and what you just said, Bob, whatever, that gives me a lot of confidence. I mean, that's like supreme confidence.
He's pulling a fast one over the world. So he's got some power.
Wish you guys would not be so like harsh against African American. It's just really hurts.
Where do we go wrong?
Elmo says that's not woke.
I was waiting for the detritum alarm.
The woke alarm. It's not.
I mean, I'll be honest. Hopefully, we can actually get some funding for this with more sponsorship and actually have some of that technology for season 2. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, you can uncross your fingers, man. That's not going to happen. Nobody's giving us money.
70,000 square feet warehouse
God.
where we could do like Mr. Beast type stuff.
Mr. Beast.
It's going to be like $140 million in revenue, but
What an annoying asshole. Frisk, sorry to interrupt you with my Mr. Beast talk. Go ahead.
No, it's fascinating because I posited the question: is the world ending? And we matriculated off into pop culture nonsense.
Because Mr. Beast is why the world is ending.
The Beast, is he the Beast?
Oh my God, he's the Antichrist. Mr. Beast is the Antichrist.
He's the Beast.
He's the beast that Jesus spoke
Yeah,
of.
he's ushering in the end of the world.
it's certainly not death metal bands. Not at all.
Well, I know for, Generation Xers, okay, if you're a boomer, you're like, I'm almost out the door. I don't care if the world's ending. Generation X, you're like, we've been knowing about the world ending for like 30 years. Like, nobody's going to do anything about it. Why should I care? But if you're a millennial Zoomer, man, I feel bad for younger generation because it's like,
See, I was just about to ask that. I said, so we all have kids, right? We all have offspring.
yeah.
Do y'all actually like ever have that thought of, my God, my children are going to have to grow up in this terrible, terrible world?
I do, but I slam it down with like tequila.
See, I think of it and then I go, well, that's their problem, not mine.
Yeah.
Okay, Boomer.
But they just got to toughen up. Stop
what-
being bitches, you know?
Yeah, that's what they get for not obeying me when I say it's bedtime. Oh, you don't want to go to bed? Here's a shitty world that's falling apart. Congratulations.
What you're doing psychologically is you're turning what's happening now into their fault now.
Yeah. Because it is their fault.
But then how hard do you hit them when they don't fall asleep?
I would never strike a child.
Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well,
Kick a child, yes. Strike a child, no.
you know, tomato, potato, right?
Look, it seems like the consensus is if the world is ending, we don't care.
Well, that was going to be my thing. Thanks for ruining it, but not so much. Okay, so I've been asking, can we start a segment on the show called "There's Absolutely Nothing Wrong"? I tried to get you to make as emailed Erwin to make a cool intro. He wouldn't do it, but I'm just going to go with it.
No, you didn't like the ones I did, but we'll talk about that later.
We kept sending me that stupid song 001.mp3 slap thing like over and over again. I'm like, this is not, I don't even know what this is, man. Anyway, here's the thing. The world is ending. It's the end of the world as we know it. And we should all feel fine.
I feel fine.
Because it was always going to end. The world was always going to end. It's like we're born, we're going to die. Stop worrying about it. I'm not saying that we can't help do our part. But your part is not going to save the world. The world is going to die. We're all going to die with it. Some of us will die before the world dies. If you're worried about that, I'm sorry, you woke up in the wrong reality. I apologize. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with the world dying. It's just going to happen.
Is it so much that the world's going to end as how it ends? Like,
who cares?
Are people trying to play too much of a role in the world's ending because of us, or the world's going to end because the sun's going to explode in 4 billion years or whatever?
The world is going to end because these young people get to go to college and they don't have to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting all their student loans wiped away, and that's why the world is going to end.
Something about inflation, recession, because they got their loans.
I don't care what
All
inflatable you use.
I get inflation sometimes.
The Weeble Wobble Mr. Beast inflatable. It's because of the student loan kids. It's going to end, but everything is fine.
Well, and a lot of this is these economic disruptions, all started with that Chinese fever that was going around the world, which was actually dengue fever. And that went around the world, and basically the Chinese released it because they were tired of making IKEA furniture, and they just wanted a break. So
I got a serious question here. We've all known people that had COVID, right? I've had COVID. Other people in my house, I think some of us have had COVID. When somebody has COVID and they get near you, and you want to that they were around somebody that had COVID or something. Why? I just did this week, and I don't understand why I didn't think to do it before. Why didn't we start calling it that they have COVIDs? Ew, stay away from me. You have COVIDs.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. That's such a better way of putting it.
It's easy. Like, why haven't we thought of this?
They call it a jet ski, but it's like a motorcycle. Why didn't they call it a boatercycle?
Oh my God.
yeah, man, I like that. Boatercycle.
This is how you know the world is ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Me and Erwin are agreeing on something.
Yeah.
The world's going to end.
So where did you find your boatercycle? Where'd you buy one?
I used to work at a marina down in Texas.
You got
Marina
the name
del
of that.
Rey?
I'm just gonna
They come with the marina. It's just like that.
a boatercycle. Okay. All right.
Well, that's what we called them. Nobody ever called it that ever, but we did. Me and my buddy.
Didn't you work at the bait shop there at the marina? Weren't you the masturbator?
Yeah.
You weren't the masturbator?
Yeah, we heard you.
You know, you're the master of the bait shop. The master baiter.
Explain that to like 2 or 3 more times.
Like you're in charge of all the other baiters. So you're the master baiter.
Yeah, I drove forklift, which is got its own slew of jokes.
I had a lowrider motorcycle, but it sunk.
All my friends have a lowrider.
Well, okay. So I was going to posit.
Fraternizer now with the help here.
I was going to posit that what if the world isn't actually ending? What if what is ending is the simulations in our mind? Our next segment, Meta News 2, is the simulation ending as an alternative to the world ending. What if the world is ending? What if some of the bad ideas that we've sustained for generation after generation, what if they're just dying? It's a natural process of life on Earth, and there's something new on the horizon.
But I guess the question is, do you think we're living in a simulation? Because if you think we're living in a simulation and the simulation is ending, wouldn't you then say that the world is ending because the world is our simulation?
Yeah, it depends. It depends on your perspective, I guess.
What does Bombadil say?
Oh, bomb. Oh, you mean booty?
Baudrillard?
The bougie guy. The bougie guy, yeah. Bombadil.
Well, he wrote a book called Simulacra and Simulation. And in his book, he argues that in late stage capitalism, that consumers in late stage capitalism will be so bombarded by simulations in simulacra that they will be unable to tell the difference between the simulation and the real.
If I'm living in a simulation, if I'm living in a simulacra, I want to be living in that one with the all the leather daddies and leather mommies that can fly through the air and dodge bullets and stuff.
That would be amazing. Just let me know your pipe stream so I can put it to the system.
The simulation, not the system.
System. Ultimately.
In the context of Baudrillard's late stage capitalism being embedded, bombarded by simulacra to the point where we no longer know the difference between the simulation and the real, then the Baudrillard was talking about cultural simulation, like photographs or commercial advertising or Gulf Wars or religion, like
isn't that an alt like wouldn't you be living in the normal world but also living in a separate world where you thought things were not the same? It could be a cult. It could be any religion. It's not.
Well, not any religion, not the true one.
I was going to say, Bob's got some thoughts on religion.
Yeah, I mean, let's.
Oh my gosh, the aliens have got Bob again.
We all know aliens again.
You got Bob. Yeah.
I think that or it's the simulacra thing.
Wait, maybe
the simulacra. The stigmata.
Maybe this is a simulation. Maybe this is a simulation, and the aliens are actually controlling it.
Okay, let's back off religion for a second. Why, Mr. Robert fixes his mic. And I'll say, what about a job? Like a career where you work like 20 years and that's your reality. It's created. It's not the same as everybody else's reality.
Yeah.
You could live a different reality. You don't have to live that reality. You could do something different. Like, isn't
Yeah.
that like red pill, blue pill kind of thing?
I would agree. That's kind of like Max Weber's iron cage concept, which is that
I don't care.
structures within a culture ultimately place people within that culture in a behavioral cage, even a thought cage, where they have certain narrow freedoms, but they are not ultimately free. They are bound to the conditions of the corporate structure.
I don't care.
Yeah, your free will is a cone, not a sphere.
It's a light cone.
It's a dong. Just to peel back the onion curtain here a little bit. You guys started talking. I went and took a dump and came back and just walked in right at the right time to say it's shaped like a dong.
Magnificent effort. It was messy, but thanks.
Michael Jackson, king of pop, king of pop.
While you're on our
Am I back in?
cast.
Am I back again? Am I good?
You're good.
You are good, and checks in the mail.
The aliens are gone.
Okay, great.
All right. Well, so what we're discussing here are stages of simulation and simulacra. There are simulations and simulacra in technology like Twitter, Facebook, social media, YouTube, television, fiction, movies, books. But there's another stage, and I don't even want to. I just maybe want to tease at this idea that some nerds think the universe might be a simulation. I don't know that I'm going to go so far as to say the whole universe is a simulation, but we can be pretty certain that there are aspects of everyday culture that are simulacratory.
I don't care. I don't care.
You like to do this thing, and not to derail you here, man, but you like to do this thing where you like to pick and choose. Because, like you say, the Earth is not flat, but the universe is flat.
Yeah.
The Earth is a simulation, but the universe is not a simulation.
Well, I don't even know that the Earth is a simulation. I think the point that I'm getting to, the point that Baudrillard kind of said, but also Alan Badley in his working memory model are proposing is that the simulation is actually in the human mind itself.
Who badly?
Alan Badley is a psychologist.
Is he related to men behaving badly?
Men behaving. Is he Greek or is Pakistani?
No, that's a sitcom. That's a sitcom from the 90s.
So his name is, that sitcom was basically created based on him.
Yeah, it was all about simulations and
Yeah.
didn't it have who was in that show? Was Rob Schneider in that show?
I'm just not familiar with Simulacra from the 90s.
I like Rob Schneider. He's funny.
Making the copies.
Yeah.
Doing a simulation.
Yeah, just over there by the copy machine, doing the machine copying.
Copying the copies.
Barbarino.
This universe is a copy of another copy.
The Bobinator.
The universe can have a two-dimensional topology, and the rest of the world can seem like it has four-dimensional structure just because of the way perception works.
Well, it's only perception based off how big we are. We are little.
Oh, I'm massive.
I'm pretty big too.
I know, but yeah. But if you go, if you go really far away from Earth, you're just a dot. You're like a dot. And I mean, just imagine, like, you're at a bar, you're having a good time, everything's good. Mm-hmm. You're not expecting to meet somebody, but holy shit, there she is. You walk up, you're like, baby, what's up? I'm a dot. Think how that's going to go. Because you're so smart about the whole universe.
Did you ever hear the theory of special fallacy? The theory of special fallacy? Anybody?
We're going to talk about phalluses? What?
Yeah, that's theory of special fallacy. Your phallus gets bigger as you approach the speed of light.
What?
What now? Say that again. The what? What happens?
Your phallus gets bigger as you approach the speed of light.
Man.
So if you run faster, You get a bigger.
Yeah. If you touch it to a lamp, it gets bigger. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you'd have to run while you do it.
Let me
Because
go
if you
try it
want to
real quick.
speed the
go try it
light,
real quick.
you got to be fast.
I'll be right back.
So the theory of special fallacy was proposed by one of the Einstein brothers when I was working at the bagel store.
Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. It got a little bigger, but it's just because there's a big blister on the end of it now.
Okay, so where were we? We were in the simulation.
I was muted when I was like, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. And then he was gone by the time it came back on. So
Okay.
that's where we're at. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, so
By the way, if you ran backwards through a spaceship that was going at the speed of light, would it get smaller?
If the ship's
I haven't
going
done that.
at the speed of light or away from the speed of light.
It's already getting bigger because you're going at the speed of light. But then you
I'm specifically talking about the Speed of Light Diner in Roswell, New Mexico.
at the speed of light to the back of the.
I think it would stay the same because that would be like thrusting in and out, and it doesn't get smaller when you pull out. Right?
all right, so let me try to tie this back in. So we on one hand, there's a lot of change happening in the world. Many people in this world are speculating about this change, going, is the world ending? Is the world as I know it? Is it changing into something that I don't know? And I think what I'm saying here in this argument is that it is the simulation of ideas that are actually ending. These bad ideas have proven themselves no longer efficient. And we are having to adapt to new ideas, and this is scary.
What are we talking about?
Well, I was kind of talking about postmodern. I was talking about postmodernism.
Big Dong Baudrillard.
So with postmodernism, a lot of people hate postmodernism. Postmodernism, I think, if I translate it correctly, came after modernism. Modernism
That's pretty
was
good.
an era, I know, that was my fourth grade Latin. Modernism was a time of ideological rigidity and control. Modernism was a time of linear reasoning and cause and effect causation. But now with Baudrillard, well, now there's postmodernism, which Jordan Peterson hates. Jordan Peterson, who is a Canadian philosopher and psychologist, hates postmodernism.
Hey, by the way, did you know that Canada is the Louisiana of Canada?
That's why Jordan Peterson is the way he is, I think. I was born in Louisiana, so I should know. But so with postmodernism, there's lots of things happening with postmodernism. It's not like a bunch of Marxist liberals, leftists going, hey, we want to fuck the world over now. It's not quite like that. It may seem like that, but it's not. What's happening is that with postmodernism, technology has accelerated the rate of technological change, which has forced a faster rate of ideological change. And so we are discovering innovative ways, not just to live in this postmodern world, but also how to identify in this postmodern world. And Jordan Peterson hates that.
Is this my cue to do my thing?
This is your cue.
So you asked me, about Jordan Peterson, and I said I don't really know that much about the dude. I knew that he was. I knew he was a guy that people that I follow don't like, but they weren't like nothing I'd ever heard about him made me interested in him at all. But but you asked me about him, so I went and watched a lot of his videos, and I would say that the number one thing that I would say about Mr. Peterson is that for somebody who's considered an intellectual, he cannot make an argument to save his life. The man talks in a million circles. So I watched all these videos, and it was really hard for me to pull any kind of anything from what he was saying. But what I did pull from it is that he doesn't know what the fuck postmodernism is.
I got that
when
too.
when you say, oh, hey, Jordan, that guy over there, he's a postmodernist. And then he's like, oh, let me go talk to him. And he goes over to talk to the guy, and the guy says something like, everything is a loop back on itself. Everything is a simulation that we're going through. And he just goes, oh my God, you're woke. I hate you because you're woke. And that's the thing. It's like any argument that he makes against postmodernism, he's not talking about postmodernism. He's talking about being woke. Like, I don't understand why more people aren't pointing this out.
Well, was they woke?
What's that?
Well, were they woke? They were.
I don't know. I don't know how they feel about, social issues and stuff like that.
Well, it's just, no, but if they were sleeping, he would be mad because he's trying to talk to them and they're not paying attention. They're just napping on him.
You know who should take a nap? You should take a nap right now because we're past the Bobricon.
I don't even know why you have me here. I'm all chiming in, and you're
honestly,
just putting me down.
He was going to say, we need Bob. I'm sorry, I keep getting your name, Robert. We need Robert for the Bodr. I can't say his name. For the Simulacra Detector. We need Robert for the Simulacra Detector. So that's going to be our last segment, which we can get to here. So, Bob, what I want you to do is tell us what you're worried about in a minute. So I booted up and I connected the Simulacra alarm system. Give me just a minute, and I'm going to get this going here.
Okay.
All right. So,
do y'all have any balm?
When we start balm?
Yeah, a blister's getting bigger.
I have lemon balm. All right.
Salve, balm.
All right. So,
goop.
The Simulacra alarm is on and plugged in. So here we go. I'm going to fade the audio input up so my microphone goes into it, and there it is. There's the alarm. But okay, what's it going?
Okay,
it should be turning off. The other one's turned off. Why is it?
What's the point? It just makes a noise?
I don't know. I mean, I'm feeding
guys,
our podcast audio into it.
I think it's trying to tell us something.
Wow.
Tell us it's broken.
All right, so it's overloaded.
Wait, hold on. Let me okay.
I'm looking at the main.
I turned it off.
Well, I was looking at the manual, and it just said is so much that it was just like dealing with all of it at once.
Wait, I wonder. Okay, let me turn the threshold down a little bit. Okay, because it was set at the maximum threshold. I guess maybe it was something we were saying. Maybe it was detecting a simulation in something we were saying. Like maybe our words are simulations.
There is a bomb in Gilead.
Oh, wait,
Are we doing the ghost episode again?
that was weird. Yeah, I set the threshold. I changed the threshold. I I went off when you were talking about your song. All right, so
What song?
I like when you were singing. You keep singing and adding up the price of our podcast with all the royalties we're gonna have to pay.
You're not gonna have to pay royalties for that one, man. That's a him.
Oh, is it Creative Commons?
Well, it may be a them now. I haven't checked into it.
So we owe the Vatican.
It's hymns have their own pronouns.
Yeah, they have their own royalties too.
Well, you could probably just drop a couple coins in the plate when it comes by.
Yeah.
All right. So I lowered. Well, what I wanted to do was I wanted to have Robert. I wanted to have Robert tell us something that he's worried about in this world.
Boy, something I'm worried about. Well, the gays.
I think it's laughing at you.
Well, I mean, it's no laughing matter.
Okay, I think I can be kind of slow.
Wait, I need to know why. I need to know why you're worried about the
Well,
gays.
just asked what I was worried about, and I'm worried about them. They're all creeping around the shadows and stuff, and you never know when they're gonna pop up out of that
That gives me an idea.
bathroom.
The gay Batman. That'd be an awesome movie.
Another Bill Gates.
So
China.
Bill Gates. Bill Gates is a simulation.
I'm worried about him.
wait,
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
If
Bill
that
Gates.
going off when he said Bill Gates, does that mean that gays are simulation too? Oh my God.
Well, okay. This is freaking me out a little bit because I still don't fully understand why it's going off. I mean, the Dunning-Kruger alarm, that was complex enough. The woke alarm.
Let's test it. All right, come, sound guy here. Come on, let's test it. All right. All that matters to family is love, nutrition, and water.
Okay.
Was that?
Well, you didn't say God or Jesus either. And if you had said those, it probably would have been perfectly fine. That should have been the first thing out of your mouth, to tell you the truth.
All right, let's try it. God, Jesus, nutrition, water. I thought love
Well, okay.
captured the whole. All right.
I don't know how much this thing understands English or if it's the words. Like, is it the concepts?
Is it still trying to figure out its own name?
Is it French?
It's still trying to figure out its own name. Am I a Baudrillard system? Am I Baudrillard? Am I body really odd?
What country
What is
do
my
you
name?
identify with?
Are you asking Erwin?
Are you talking to the alarm system?
Yeah. I think it
Are
needs
you-
a little programming. It's a bit sensitive.
Simulation.
Alarm system, what are your pronouns?
That's nothing to say on that. Well, okay. So, alarm system. I'm going to say some phrases. Let's see if it goes off here. Flat Earth. Wow, that was fast. Okay.
Round Earth.
I don't think. I think the Earth is actually an oblate spheroid. It didn't go off.
Do you think that it would have any kind of reaction to Bob's story?
I bet it would.
Bob, tell your story again, man.
Well, you want my story?
Any story. Any story.
Well, I do have a story. I do think, you brought me on for part of this, and I think we aren't really. We're like living inside something else. Something that happened to me. It was years ago. I was finishing my shift at the Sitco, and I walked over to JC's Liquor and bought a bottle of Jim Beam and a pack of Reds, and I come out and it's really dark, and I look out across the field, and in the trees I see something moving, and it's just kind of popping out left and right, and I realized that, you know what, that's a deer. But all I could see was like its head, and then a tail, and then a leg. Like, you know, it was all like disjointed and rechanging, like it was glitching. And, you know, I thought, you know, deer don't move like that. Okay, like deer usually has a whole body and a head all connected. And that's not what happened on this. So I just watched it for probably 30 minutes or so, and you know, finished up my goods. I got in my Cutlass, and I was driving down the road just keeping an eye on this deer, just kind of popping in and out, just a head and a leg and a tail. And then all of a sudden, just the windshield just started tearing up into these electric shards, and it was just bright white light. And then there were these figures over me, and they were calling my name, you know, like Bob, Robert, Mr. Longbottom. And I can't explain it. It was sort of like I was not really there, but I was there, but I wasn't really there. And what I think is those figures standing over me were like the computer writers that make all the stuff that people use, and that I was seeing like through the screen of light, and I was seeing our true makers, not like God, but, you know, maybe like they're kind of working through God, but through the screen, and we're in the screen. And then, you know, and all of a sudden I woke up, and I was in a hospital, and my wife Jolene was there, and she just said, "Oh, thank God, Bob, you're alive." And it was strange. It was confusing, but that's what happened.
Wow.
Did you shoot the deer?
Well, not that one. You know, that one. If I'm gonna bag a deer, I'm gonna be sure I get a full tag on it, and it's something I can process. I'm not just gonna shoot at a head or a tail or leg. You know, it needs to be a full bodied.
So, are you saying that you saw a glitch in the Matrix?
Yeah, it was like, you know, when you're watching TV and you're seeing, like, you know, you kind of see a boob here and there, but it's all scrambly. It was kind of like that, but it was a deer. Yeah, what's
like Picasso porn?
Picasso? Is that like a pizza?
No.
Okay. Well, it was, you know, you get those channels that you're not supposed to get, but you can see little bits and pieces of them, and that's what that deer looked like. And the forest.
Wow.
And my windshield. So, yeah, and, you know, I carved it up in the telephone pole, and the only thing I can think is the computer writers. They didn't quite get the ones and the digits in the right spot, and that pole just ended up in the middle of the road, right in front of my car.
Saw a glitch in the Matrix. I've seen glitches too.
So, yeah, man, I think something pretty special's going on.
So, Rob saw the Universal Programmers.
See, and your little box over there is agreeing.
Yeah,
right? Because when it goes off, that means yes, because it was going off when I told the story. So I think we're all in the universe's computer system, probably somewhere in the RAM.
You know what RAM is? What?
Like a Dodge Ram. We're like in a truck in the computer driving around, and the circuitry in a Dodge Ram.
the computer that runs the world simulation is in the back of a Dodge Ram.
Well,
That's why the world's ending.
Look, I don't
in Canada, which is the Louisiana of Canada.
like. I work with my hands and my body, not my brain. Okay, I don't know how computers work, but I do know there are Dodge Rams inside.
That's why the world's ending. It's because the whole thing's being carried by a Dodge.
You can laugh all you want, but it happened.
Well, I'm thoroughly. This has hurt my head. This episode. We should have put a heavy metal loaf warning on this. Well, Erwin, is it time to get to the sponsors? Have we covered this?
To the sponsors, we're a little overdue.
Yeah, okay. Well, we mentioned Doomer Solutions, the simulate.
Turn that thing off.
Doomer Solutions. Hey, Doomer Solutions, you're...
Wait, is it trying to tell? Is the alarm system from Doomer Solutions is trying to tell us that Doomer Solutions is part of a simulation?
That's scary, but that's what I'm thinking.
You ever seen that movie Inception?
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. I've fallen asleep. I keep dreaming that this top keeps spinning.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I was just wondering if you've seen it.
Oh. Okay. Doomer Solutions. Thanks for the... Okay. That's weird. Doomer Solutions.
Turn it off.
Okay.
That thing's freaking me out, man.
Okay, I'll turn it. Doomer, here we go. Okay. Doomer Solutions. Thank you, Doomer Solutions, for sponsoring our Metal Loaf podcast and for being so generous with the prototype equipment, alarm systems for future generations today. I've been pretty impressed with the technology. This one, I'm still scratching my head on. I'm going to be thinking about why it's been going off this whole time. I've been thinking about it for a while, I think. Okay, our another sponsor here is Grand Admiral Braun Fantasy Reality Sports Betting app, now featuring crypto integration. Why would you put, like the way crypto is going now, you'd think if you're going to be good at the predictive aspects of fantasy reality sports, you would have avoided crypto. But now they're integrating crypto into fantasy. I just see a disaster. Sorry, Grand Admiral Braun Fantasy Reality Sports Betting app. I don't know if integrating crypto into your fantasy reality is actually a good thing.
Y'all seen that new DC League of Super Pets movie with crypto?
I have not seen
Pretty
it.
cool. Pretty cool.
Did he crash too?
Know why we lost 1 versus 0?
Were they into crypto too?
No.
They have a crypto coin?
Oh, I bet it was their crypto coin crashed. You recommended that, Erwin, in one of the episodes too. You feel bad?
It would be really, it's kind of like prophetic in the name, 1 versus 0.
Because if you multiply by 0, you get 0.
Well, if you give 1, you get nothing.
Wait, I think
So you're saying 1 should have got with that hero instead of that 0.
Well, 1 shouldn't, if 1 wants to be 1, it shouldn't be multiplied by 0 because the inevitable result is 0. Seems like
Wouldn't
a
you
bad
add
name.
it?
Oh man, I almost started singing another song.
Maybe subtract.
Was it a math teacher from 1 versus 0?
I don't know. I don't know the band really. I don't know the people in the band.
They were our sponsor for years.
Yeah.
Years. They've been a sponsor for years.
I think he meant ears of corn. For all the ears of corn that we've been eating over the months. They've been.
Speaking of corn, I'm done with TikTok.
Well, that's good. I'm done with Twitter.
TikTok has been taken over by corn.
Like the band with a K?
Oh, no. The CORN kind of corn.
I don't
Well, I like
understand.
corn.
I don't understand how vegetables are a threat to social media.
It's fueling the industry, let's put it that way.
So there's two ways you could take it. One is that a lot of the people who work in industries that involve videotaping themselves doing things, when they're talking about their job on TikTok, they're not saying the P word. They're saying corn. That's bad enough. But like in the last week or so, you remember Shmoyoho? It's like a YouTube channel. Remember the guy? Remember the hide your kids, hide your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that? From
Yeah.
like 10 years ago? Oh, apparently this Shmoyoho guy who created that, or people or whatever, they're still around. And they have made a song about corn. This little boy saying something about how much he likes corn. And it's like every freaking TikTok video I see is that song. And I'm done with it. I'm just done with it.
They're making bank. They made a song about corn and they're making bank.
I guess.
Now you're saying corn and not porn.
Well, I know once I started talking about corn stars on TikTok, it would confuse you. I've moved on to another topic, my friend.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm just making sure I'm not missing out on something.
But yes, the corn stars still are on TikTok if you want to go check those out.
Okay, the corn stars or
Corn
the porn
stars, yes.
Corn.
They're corn stars because TikTok would not allow them to have an account if they were porn stars. They have to be corn stars.
They'd have to be.
And instead of having sex, they have segs.
They found a way around the simulation.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to Grand Admiral Braun Sports Fantasy Reality Sports Betting app, they requested
get TikTok on your team this week. Corn too. Get corn on your team.
So Woody there is advocating for a TikTok start. Some of you have TikTok on your team. Some of them have TikTok on your bench because you don't fully trust TikTok. I totally get that. I would like to. I need to stop sniffing into the microphone. Sorry.
Stop doing so much blow.
Yeah, I lean over and I snort.
Speaking of corn stars,
I snort cocaine off of a prostitute's scalp.
They shoot heroin into my eyeball.
And you miss, and then you just got a cloudy vision for like. Sorry, I haven't. Okay.
I do meth.
Okay. Grand Admiral Braun Fantasy Rally Sports Betting app starts of the week. I'm going with Attorney General Merrick B. Garland for my start of the week. I'm going with Elon Musk and SpaceX with my start of the week. My sneaky sleeper start for this week is Michael Cohen. If you notice, after his fall, he's actually been slowly rising in the ranks. And I'm sitting Liz Cheney. I don't know if this is news to anybody, but if Liz Cheney's in your starting lineup, you probably want to. It's time to drop Liz Cheney. Donald Trump is also welcome to Dumpsville. Donald Trump, because I am starting.
drop him, but pick up Mar-a-Lago. Because not only will it get you some points.
Oh, yeah, you can pick up, because corporations are people. So any kind of.
It's fun to say. So,
Pick up
Mar-a-Lago.
All right. Well, that was so one of our sponsors, the Grand Admiral Braun Fantasy Rally Sports Betting app. Thank you for being our sponsor.
For now.
We have some reviews. This is our final segment for the episode. Reviews are in for Heavy Metal Oaf with the Woke Alarm System.
Did you skip over Gardens again?
Did I skip over Gardens? You guys kept
You
talking.
skipped over Gardens.
You guys kept talking So we'll go back. We'll rewind.
On a scale, what's worse? Me forgetting slavery in that one episode, or you forgetting gardens?
Well, I mean, worst case for me is they don't send me my free bucket of green beans.
I'm not getting a free bucket of green beans. What the hell?
Well, I mean, you have to talk to Erwin about that. He distributes it.
No, yeah, he's gonna grow them and he'll send you some.
Yeah, I'll send you some. All right.
Dude,
Well,
can we get some corn?
We can only grow from the months of, yeah, you can have corn all you want, but
Okay, are you saying corn?
we have German corn, and we have Russian corn, and we have Asian corn.
You have any Brazilian corn?
I think there's
You have
some.
any incest corn?
There's. I think Erwin's cueing our closing music. We haven't gotten to the reviews yet. All right. We still gotta get to the reviews. Let's not run the closing music just yet. Oh, I sure wish missed that 1vs0 track. Wish we hadn't pissed them off. All right.
we might bring one back like next week. I'm in talks with them right now.
Okay. Well,
We should just buy every bit of crypto coin they have, and basically buy the band so that we can use all their music for free.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
That's a really good idea.
Hey, we got it settled, and that's our game plan.
Will they trade it for crypto corn?
Basically, if we want to do that, if we want to buy them out, we need like $6 from everybody. Is that possible?
Yeah, I got $6.
Like $6.
Did y'all hear me? Can we pay them in crypto corn?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Though that's the station's new crypto.
Is it mother-in-law corn?
Something wrong. Something beyond control in that room.
Mm-hmm.
I can't talk anymore. I'm tired. I've got to go to sleep.
All right, we gotta get to the reviews. We're almost done. So we got the Gardens. Thank you, Gardens, for being our sponsor. We have quality sponsors every week, although we have no VPNs this week. That's good. I think they got tired of us. Okay, reviews are in for Heavy Metal Elf with a woke alarm system. Karen on Facebook writes, worst podcast on the internet and so offensive. I can't believe they used the word in the disclaimer for their own offensive podcast. We did do that, didn't we? I kind of agree with Karen. I think, actually think.
Listen, that was my British cousin, Bill. Bob knows him very well. In Britain, that word has a different connotation. It's not offensive. They teach it to kids in kindergarten, which I think they call like grade 5 over there or something. I don't know. Grade 5 of uni or something like that.
What does it mean?
But it's like one of the core words that children learn in Britain. So it's not offensive over there. Seriously.
There we go again.
What's the word?
We're trying. Okay, I'm pulling it down. All right.
I believe the word is booty.
It's cornt.
Cornt. Oh, cornt.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because I was gonna.
Quarantine? Like,
You stupid cornts.
Oh, that makes sense now. Okay.
Cornt
All right,
never could do nothing.
it's so mean. It's such an offensive statement
Corn.
to say that word is offensive. It's hilarious.
Oh well, I just think I totally misconstrued. I wasn't.
That people don't think it's funny.
Well, I wasn't catching the British connotation. I was just stuck on the American connotation.
Say it in pretty much any language, and it's pretty fucking hilarious.
But is the word like
time to go?
what is a more offensive? I mean, is there something that's less offensive that Bill could have said?
If you're talking about genitals, which is what I thought we were talking about. I just think male genitals are more offensive than female
But listen,
genitals.
yeah,
Absolutely.
well, not to look at, but to say yes. The the when Bill said it, he's not talking about genitals. They in Britain they use that word to talk about, idiots. It's like, the things that you would like. That's how you teach your children in Great Britain to say idiot. Stop being a cunt.
I just think dicks are still more idiotic. Well, minor disagreement here. We can agree to disagree on the intellectual nature of genital metaphors. All right. So final review here. Sutton at
Best. I'm gonna say this. The best is when a woman in Europe says cunt to another woman. There's nothing wrong with that.
I've never been to Europe, so I couldn't hear them.
Is that European corn? I just know cream corn, corn on the cob, cobless corn, cornbread.
Corn tub.
I haven't heard of corn tub. I do like cornbread though.
I can't believe it's not corn.
Well, this closing music here is man, I miss our old music. We're going to have to work it out to get.
All right, so here's what we're going to have to do. Here's how we change our rhythm. So from now on, we don't talk shit about our sponsors while we're sponsoring them.
Well, where's the fun in that? Where's the corn in that? Oh, hey, are we really doing the ending?
Well, Erwin queued it up.
Hey, we can talk about this right now.
Well, no, I just wanted to say, I'm an idiot. Because I've been saying, hey, go check me out on Twitter at LOL, at me IRL, blah, blah, blah. We actually have a Metaloaf Twitter account, at Metaloaf. Please, someone go follow that fucking account, because I'm like the only person who follows it right now.
At Metaloaf.
At Metaloaf.
When we go video, I will have a full splash screen for us and everything. So at Metaloaf for now, please follow. We will be doing more of this.
And we have a YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search for Metaloaf. Then realize that was a stupid idea because you're just going to get a lot of meatloaf videos.
It works.
I don't know how to find it.
If you do like Metal Loaf Dunning-Kruger effect alarm system.
Yeah. Metaloaf memes or something like that. You'll find us.
Just Metaloaf corn.
Metaloaf corn. That's going to give you more recipes for meatloaf with corn in it.
Sounds pretty good.
My mind.
So, how to contact us? So I'm still not. My Twitter relationship is bad. I'm on YouTube at Blue Tensor Media and at Reality Review.
I'm gonna start us a TikTok.
Sure, that'll work.
We can just talk about corn. It'll just be that discussion about corn on TikTok over and over again. That's gonna get us some people coming to our content.
And
TikTok
it'll get me coming.
I think it's t-shirt number 8. Well, okay. I want to just address 1 versus 0. If you're listening, we really liked the music that you gave us for a title, and we would kindly. What we'll do is we'll plug you. Go to 1versus0.com. Go to 1versus0.bandcamp.com. Let's give 1 versus 0 some support so that we don't have to use this shitty music.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
All right.
I do like 1 versus 0 better though.
Okay. Anything else before we close here? Any final thoughts?
No. I really hope I started recording. I did. Okay, good.
Bob, you got any final thoughts?
Just watch out.
Watch out for Elon Musk.
And
aliens.
wait, was the deer Elon Musk?
I never thought about that. I guess it could have been him, but I don't
Elon
know.
in disguise.
All right, let's back out of this before I have to listen to this song one more time. All right, this has
Send
been.
me that. Hey, send me that song 001.mp3.mp4.mp5. I want to put this on my ringtone.
You're right.
And you're like, I'm here. We're doing it again. Yep.
This is 80s corn. Okay, so this has been the Metal Loaf podcast with Frisk Thornhill and Woody Stevens. Go ahead and say something, Woody, so we know you're out there.
It's me, the Corn King. Don't forget to plug our guest and our sound guy.
I'll say Metal Loaf is produced by Irwin's Scott. How did you say your name?
Scott. Scoot.
Scoot.
I'll give you something to scoot about.
Metal Loaf is produced
Oh,
by
that was bad.
Irwin Scoot forever. I'm just gonna say scat. Sorry, I like scat better.
Eventually you'll change over, but thank you very much. Thank you. Coming to you live.
We'd like to thank.
Thanks for. Yeah, go.
thank
You go.
Thank
Roberto.
Bob. That's
Robert.
Robert.
B-boy bouillabaisse.
Robert Long something.
Long bottom.
Long bottom.
Thank you for having me on again.
You actually have a very short bottom.
Well, that's the ironic thing of it. I guess it's metaphorical.
Well, if it's time to be metaphorical, it is time for Metal Loaf.
Metafarcical.
All right, let's end the recording. You guys ready to end recording?
Yeah.
And we'll end recording in 3, 2.
The Metal Loaf podcast with Frisk Thornhill and Woody Stevens is produced by Irwin's,
It's good.
featuring music by sound design by Phenomenology.